In this Star Wars Outlaws news update video, I will be sharing with you some brand new gameplay footage of the game, plus we have confirmation on a new feature, as well as how you will be able to actually unlock an exclusive cosmetic in the game simply by watching me. But before we do get into everything though, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates on this game. So, late last night, we unexpectedly received some brand new gameplay of Star Wars Outlaws. This was revealed by Nvidia during Computex 2024, and basically they talked about a new feature that is coming to the game, as well as showing off the glorious game that it is. And it simply looks stunning. The clips are short, but let's take a look at all of them and break them down. So this is the first one, and it shows Kay taking off in the trailblazer from a spaceport on Tashara. What's different about this clip is that it seems like it's later in the day. It's not what we usually see in the Tashara gameplay, where it's mostly midday, very sunny. This appears to be early evening, perhaps, or even, say, a sandstorm or something along those lines. The lighting looks really cool, and this time of day is reminiscent of the first trailer that we got for the game, which was CGI. But this is in-game. Then we have another shot of Tashara, but this time it's during the day as we've usually seen. We have the trailblazer in the background by the looks of things. This also is the same spaceport as before, but from just a different angle. Then we have Kay walking through this area on foot with Nix alongside her. We get to see some of the NPCs, be it a protocol droid, humanoid characters, and even smaller land creatures as well, not just the bigger ones, and this area just looks really nice. Then we go inside the cantina, which we've seen before, but again, this is another look. We get to see an Ithorian, as well as a human, and overall, I just love this vibe. The lighting is just immaculate. And the screen design as well is really, really cool. Next up is the most interesting shot of this entire video in my opinion, and this shows Kay walking through a market. We have a stall just in front of her where people are buying food. I translated the Urabesh text on the top of the stall, and it translates to Irio, which is basically a Kenyan mashed potato dish. Now on to the new feature coming to the game, and Nvidia have confirmed that the game will ship with DLSS 3.5, featuring raid reconstruction. So I don't know why raid reconstruction wasn't announced alongside Reflex, DLSS and such earlier on this year when we actually got Nvidia talking about the game confirming Nvidia features, but they have now confirmed it here. And we can see this side-by-side comparison with the raid reconstruction off and on. If you are unfamiliar with raid reconstruction, basically it uses AI to make the game look better. It's a replacement for previous denoisers that have been used in games, and it just makes the reflections better, plus it also helps improve frame rates when using ray tracing. It also reduces ghosting as well. You probably won't be able to tell much of a difference because Nvidia uploaded a video to YouTube, which is heavily compressed when you upload a video to YouTube, and then I've downloaded it, and then I'm uploading it. So it's been compressed multiple times and you lose a bunch of quality. So when you do see it in game, it'll be much better. But even just watching the Nvidia video, you can see that the reflections are greater and the lighting quality has also been improved. There's less ghosting. A second comparison is given, and this shows the trailblazer on what appears to be an Imperial base with the hangar door open. There is also a Rodian talking to two stormtroopers. We also get to see another shot of the area as seen in the gameplay demo that was released last year. We have this TIE fighter here. Another shot is of Kay and Nix walking up to a pad to get into the trailblazer and take off on Tashara. Honestly, the side angle of the trailblazer is really cool. It's much better than front on in my opinion. There is also an astromech droid just on the landing pad as well. We also get some space gameplay of the trailblazer just outside of Tashara in the orbit of the moon, and it looks incredible. Wow, it really does look stunning. The lighting, even in space, is fantastic. So that was a nice surprise to get some new gameplay of the game, but we only have to wait 1 week until we get even more at UB Forward, which takes place on June 10th. But there may actually be some more coming this weekend, a little bit earlier. We just don't know at this moment in time. Basically, the Summer Game Fest trailer was put out yesterday, and it does feature Star Wars Outlaws. Now, people are taking this as confirmation that Outlaws will be at Summer Games Fest this year. But these trailers tend to include tons of games that also aren't necessarily going to be at the showcase. So I wouldn't read too much into it because Ubi have their own event on Monday. So I wouldn't expect a gameplay demo here when we're probably going to be getting it at Ubisoft's event on Monday. Last year, it was not at Summer Game Fest, but rather at the Xbox Showcase, which did take place after Summer Game Fest. So it's entirely possible that we will see maybe a teaser for the gameplay at Summer Game Fest or the Xbox Showcase, but again, there is no guarantee. Now on to how you can get an exclusive item from watching my content. So Ubisoft have announced that Ubi Forward will be taking place on June 10th. It's going to be a live stream where they showcase new stuff from Outlaws as well as the new Assassin's Creed game and more. And they've introduced Twitch drops for this live stream. One of the Twitch drops is going to be a cosmetic for Star Wars Outlaws, and I will be one of the partnered streamers who will be able to give you this item simply by watching my stream covering this showcase. I'm streaming for the first time on Twitch in over 8 years, and I had to do it because I want you guys to earn the Trailblazer trinket. That's what it's called. So if I had to guess, this is probably, say, a miniature version of the Trailblazer that you can equip to, say, a weapon or something, or it's something that you can put inside the Trailblazer, perhaps. You have to watch the stream for 30 minutes, and after that, as long as you have your Ubisoft account linked to your Twitch account, you will receive that item in Star Wars Outlaws when the game does launch. There are a few other rewards included, so for 15 minutes you'll get the Ultra Top Fan Charm in Rainbow Six Siege. There is also the Forest Dawn trinket in Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. In that game, the trinkets are basically weapon charms, so that's why I assumed it's probably some sort of weapon charm in Star Wars Outlaws as well, but it's a Trailblazer. Then there is also some Skull and Bones and X-Defiant skins, as well as some stuff for the Crew Motorfest, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and as well as a trinket for the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows game. I'm very much looking forward to taking part in this, so make sure you do follow my Twitch channel. There'll be a link down below in the description. It's just AsATro, and then I will see you there for the first time in over 8 years. I will be dual streaming to YouTube as well, in case you do want to watch me right here on YouTube. Let me know down in the comment section below any of your thoughts on the news I've shared in this video. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like to help support the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss any future news updates on Star Wars Outlaws. And stay tuned for that new gameplay demo, which we should be getting at Ubi Forward in a week's time. If you missed any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on the screen right now. And I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.